Your turn.
You know, it's quite fascinating to know that there's someone who did this for 365 days and made a career out of this. And literally all he did was get into extreme bouts of cold and share wisdom in such a calm way. And that's definitely not my style, but here we go. I think my greatest values are around efficiency, to be able to maximize the time that we have. So instead of just working out, creating content around it. So, you know, understand we all have the same amount of hours in the day and maximizing it to the extent that we can. I think the second is balance. I think one of the most common cliches is that, you know, when we're young, we give up our health for wealth. And then when we get older, we give up our wealth for health. So knowing that, you know, we tend to typically go through extremes, why don't we just really focus on mind, body, soul, love, community, all in one. So I think that's just one philosophy that I've really been focused on, is to say, when there are times where the career is going well, how can I take a step back and focus on my fitness? When my fitness is going extremely well, how can I really double down on my career and really make room for love and community? Because at the end of the day, that's all that really matters. And yeah, the last thing I have is, like, the only person you should be comparing yourself to is the version of who you were yesterday, because at the end of the day, you could have a better body, you could be smarter, you could be richer, and focusing on what you have and the perspective of understanding your definition of happiness is just the narrative you have for yourself. The definition of happiness to say that you're alive, then that is you being happy. But if you're constantly comparing yourself to the materialistic things of the world, that is ever fleeting, and those will really only be temporary. So be your best self, love yourself, compare yourself to who you were yesterday, strive for greatness through small steps, consistency repeated time and time again. It's not an overnight success. Nothing is an overnight success. And if it is, that's what you call luck, and that will typically be fleeting. So that's all I got for you today. Done with the cold plunge. We're going to dip, and that's it. Peace.
Your turn.
Go inside. No.
Let me go in here.